we come here to the Lee Griffin Wrestling Invitational. Ken Manning along with Kirk Layer. Western Wisconsin video production. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. And, of course, the tape-delayed portion of this, we'll have it on the YouTube channel, WWVP, a little bit later on. Maybe sometime late tomorrow. We'll see. I have a music concert I have to go to at Brookwood tomorrow afternoon. So we'll try and get as much stuff done up in the morning, Sunday morning, and then finish up Sunday night, this rebroadcast. So we'll check that out. Hopefully things will come out without too much trouble that way.
Looks like we jump back into the five-man round robins at 138, and the other one I think was at 150. So maybe you're going to do one round more on them. So on your mat, we have Thine from Hillsboro taking on Hogan of Boscobel. And on mat number 2, we have Mazza from Aquinas here taking on Gayton from Iowa Grand Highland.
Okay.
Still 0-0 score in the Gayton and Mazza match. And you got a 3-2 score down there. But I'm not going to guess who's winning because we have found out they don't put them up the way we think they should.
If they, that's true. If they're doing the way they should be doing it, Thine trails by 1.
Well, I'm thinking he's winning.
Could be.
We'll see.
Boscobel, Hogan. Oh, did he get a reversal? Oh, we'll find out here.
Oh, Thine when you and I started watching again, now we're going to find out here because Thine's going to get something.
Yeah.
2 green. Well, now they got green back where it should be. Now green is, although no, he's got the red leg band.
Yeah, 2 reversal.
Oh, now he put it. I think
it's red now. I think they got it right.
Was it 3-2?
It was 3-2.
All right, and he's got red back where it belongs too.
Yeah. Hogan from. Well, time's going to run out.
On the other end, we had a 2 takedown and 3 near fall from Mazza from Aquinas as he leads going into the second period in this 5-man round robin. If it goes true to Hoyle, then they'll go up and wrestle 2 matches at 150 here before they take the break.
We hope they take a break.
I'm hoping I can figure out how to figure out that computer, but so far it hasn't been needed, really. I did like having that, like you say, that dashboard, though.
Yeah. Yeah, having the dashboard is terrific.
6-1 now in favor of Mazza over Gayton from Iowa Grant. Gayton's another one in that murderer's row of Iowa's Grant that being a varsity reserve guy at 138, knowing that Elliot Biba is ahead of you, the most valuable wrestler,
yeah.
or bi-state champion. Who did win most valuable up there? Did you ever hear?
I did, and now I cannot. Let me see. If I think Chuck might have texted me that.
I know Biba won their feature match that they had against Cradwell for Holman against Elliot Biba. And that was a heck of a tournament for Elliot Biba. We got to see him in his first real significant action at the Rissell Center Invite there. And ever since then, he's been kind of, what I'd say, pretty much on a tear.
Yeah. Blake Bezo from Hastings, a 2-time champion.
Okay. And he won it last year, too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was a good weight class, too.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a boring final. It was more like 2 college guys wrestling each other. But,
right. 5-5 our score here in this constellation, in this round robin on mat 1.
8-0 as we close to the end of the second period down here in our other bout. Still Maz out in front from Aquinas.
Hogan of Boscobel picks up the takedown and now leads 7-5, and he's looking for a stack here.
Oh, wow, he got it.
On Thine, yeah, he just went right over the top.
He might put him away here.
It was the old midnight run, and he gets the pin. Wow.
That was his second win on the day, too, though. He'd gotten a pin the first round and a bye in the last round, so
yeah,
big comeback win for him.
So Basketball.
Well, I guess Basketball did get beat the last round. Huh?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
He got beat by, he got pinned by Grant from Westby.
Oh, okay.
So now we're going up to 150, like we thought. And on your mat, you got Todd from Onalaska against McCone from Iowa Grand Highland. Gayton said, I really ran into a buzzsaw here from this young man from Aquinas.
Todd of Onalaska picked up a win in his previous match as he won over Davis of Basketball. And Davis has the bye this round. Or check that, excuse me. Davis is going to wrestle
Eisler from Westby
yeah.
next match, or hopefully our last match for this round.
Right. 2-0 score here.
And I see him standing down below me here. Davis from Basketball and Eisler from Westby. So I think they're just waiting for which one gets done first, and that's where they're going to go. Theoretically, it should be mat 2 down here.
Well, a little headgear injury.
Yeah, I know. That's not too often you see that.
Yeah, that.
Not too often you can find a replacement.
Just that quick. That was pretty good.
Down to the last 25 seconds here on mat number 2. And again, Mazda from Aquinas in a commanding lead here. And that's how it's going to end. 13-0. Mazda moves on. Or not moves on, continues in this 5-man round robin. And like you said, I think he's got 2 wins now in the bracket. Well, now he's saying he's going to go do some girls after this. Women's action at 152. He's going to come do some round robins there.
They'll do so they want to do like a round, are we on round 5? Or are we're not this far yet. We got to be.
I heard him say 152 in the women's action up next.
Well, that's a 5-man girl, so that's round 6. So we're about half.
Oh, maybe that's what we're doing is these 5-man 5-man round robins.
Yep.
Getting the 3rd round of them in.
Which would make sense.
Yep. Well, you're right in where you would have to wrestle round 4 during the wrestlebacks yet, because we have to do those to get to the 3rd place match.
Yeah.
And the championships are already set for the men's side. Gonna get some falls here on mat number 2 from Westby. Heisler gets a quick 40-second pin in his bout. Getting close to a fall on mat number 1. That's Todd from Onalaska taking on McCone from Iowa Grant. And we are going to go into women's action here at 152. And that will be Presh from River Ridge as she takes on Joels from River Valley. Which then will also then have the Darlington Blackhawk match. Ekman, who we were really impressed the way she wrestled against Zuby from Morocco in the
Yeah.
first round.
Oh, yes.
She'll take on Stedman from Kickapoo Lafarge. Yeah. Petch from River Ridge, she looks like she's seen some action too. Nice Russian arm tie there.
Well, I tell you what, on this mat 1 here, this is Todd of Alaska. He's just been dominating. He can't get the pin yet, but
McCone's coming off of 2 pins of his own. But then Todd got a fall last round, his first round of action, so. That's why you almost kind of wish you could also pull up the records quick here in this weight class.
Right.
So you lose when they do these round robin ones.
Yeah, back on our feet we go, and Todd quick for a double leg and a takedown. Goes right into that pinning combination again. He loves that half Nelson on the near side.
150-pound weight class, we'll pull it up. Todd by far is the best record in this weight class. He's got a 12-5 record. Where McCone came in, must be another case of, as we look down here, that would be in the women's action. Pesk gets her second fall of the day. She gets a pin in the second period, that was.
What weight was that?
152 in the women's side.
Okay.
So that should bring up young lady Eckerman from Darlington Blackhawk. She takes on Stedman from Kickapoo Lafarge. Yeah, this Todd from Onalaska is by far the best wrestler here at 150. Over the other side here and see if we can see in the women's side of the tournament. Weight here 152.
Wow.
There's a pin there. Yeah, that girl from Blackhawk, Darlington Blackhawk, she is a athlete. That was like 21-second pin.
21 seconds, yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Good strength in the shoulders and that.
Yep. Get 152 on the female action.
And then over here on the guy's side, Todd of Onalaska will pick up the win. And that should be it for the guys.
That must be where we ended then.
We're going to take a little break here. 1:25, they say, is when we will come back. And that will be in about, not very long here. 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
So, well, why don't we take a little break here, Kirk?
Sounds good.
We'll take the break ourselves, and we hope to see you right back here on this Western Wisconsin video production of the Lee Griffin Wrestling Invitational. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Back in about 20 minutes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to Kickapoo High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with Kirk Layer, as we get set to bring you more high school wrestling. We are looking forward to this matchup. It's going to be on the girls' side. And Kirk, as we get ourselves set here, it looks like we're in round number 7 of the 8-man girls and 4-man. So we'll see how that all kind of plays out. And we're up and running here right now with the matches.
Yep. Leah's dad's granddaughter's out there. Luca Gross going against Conway from River Valley on the one match. And on the other match, we have Klum from Westby.
Klum.
Klum? Thanks.
Yep.
Klum from Westby. Wrestling Dorr from Blair Taylor. 2-0 in both matches now. Oh, he hasn't given Luca the takedown yet, though. Thought he had. Well, they didn't put it up. Oh, now she's trying for a 3-quarter Nelson, and she's got it. Could be in the fall right here, and there it is.
Oh.
There's fall on the other end, too, as Klum came up with that. So 2 matches at 100, and they end quickly, it's almost simultaneously. So now sets up that bracket. I imagine what they're planning on is the placement matches, and so that means Gross will wrestle Klum, and then they'll match up the 1-1s and the 0-0s.
Oh, sure. Yep. Moving to.
Now it looks like we're going to move to. 114 here, which is Miller of Kickapoo Lafarge wrestling Lord from Dodgeville. It's Ava Lord from Dodgeville wrestling on Marliana Miller from Kickapoo Lafarge. Then on the other mat, we're going to go up to 114. That'll be the other Klum, I believe, yes, wrestling Hill from Partyville.
So I have Lord and Miller?
Yes.
Okay, now I got you.
Yep. And boy, you asked me that question, and I turned away, and Klum pinned Hill from Partyville in 12 seconds. So I believe both the Westby girls now will be moving into the championship match, we'll call it. And we have another Kickapoo Lafarge wrestler up here at 114. And that will be another Miller from Kickapoo Lafarge wrestling Reese from River Valley. So you got a 2-1 score down there, Ken?
2-1. Looks like a pretty good matchup here going on with Dodgeville's Lord out in front.
The 2 predators on the mat at once. Oh, nice job there. Miller counteracted Reese's try for a head throw and put her right on her back. If she can hold her there, she's got a good chance to pin her. There it is. So 2 Kickapoo Lafarge wrestlers, I think, are going to make it to the finals here. Yeah, Miller won earlier today, so she's got 2 wins on the day, so that should put her in the finals. See, I'm a slow learner, Ken. I finally figured out what that means there. It's Kickapoo Lafarge Youth Initiative.
Oh, yes, that's right. I keep forgetting to say that Youth Initiative one. You're right. Yep.
So then we have Jelenik now going against the Ithaca Weston wrestler out here. Is that Grosskopf?
Grosskopf, yep.
Right. She had a real quick pin her last round, so we'll see how she does here against Jelenik. Because Jelenik's been having a good day, too, with 2 falls.
Yes, she has. Four to 1 your score now. Now, all of a sudden, the Predators coming to life here. at 107 pounds in the Miller. And she's got things kind of wrapped up here on Lord. Lord trying to get those arms back and try and get to her base. Boy, that took guts. Now running that half Nelson, and there's the fall. Miller coming from behind, picking up the win.
She's all set up then to, no, I guess she's got the bye in the last round.
Yep.
So she's already lost to Haiti, so it'll be Haiti will decide the championship in the next round. Is down here, Jelenik wins her third match of the day by a fall.
So I'm sorry, I know you just said that. Who won over there?
North Crawford did.
North Crawford, thank you.
I don't know, maybe the Kickapoo Lafarge girl, maybe that was her first win today. Because I think it's going to be Kickapoo Lafarge, or excuse me, Westby Klum against Jelenik in the finals.
We're going to move to 120 pounds on my weight, on my mat here.
That would be Glass from Kickapoo against Hibbler from Sparta. On the other end, I think we got a Sparta wrestler too. That's all the way up to 126 now. That's not all the way, but we got Lepley from Sparta there. Vita, and she's wrestling Frankie Groom from North Crawford, Seneca. Frankie's got the first takedown. North Crawford's got some nice young ladies wrestling here
yes,
today.
they do. Got a nice little squad here.
Yep. And we say that, too, we mean talented, too, so for those that... They're probably good individuals, though, too.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
All wrestlers are, aren't they?
They are. You know, they all have their uniqueness.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, double armbar down here. Sits through that, it's going to be tight. It's always fun that time between rounds, and you get to have a break there with the coaches and the official in the room together. It's catching up with some old people. I saw you talking to Ned Lottery for quite a while.
Yeah.
He was in the education. I don't know if he's still in the education business or not.
He actually retired last year, he said.
Okay, you got a fall down at yours, though.
Yeah, Hibbler comes up with the big pin in the first period, and a minute 47 her pin time. So that picks up, she's 2-0 for the day.
And she's got the bye the last round,
Yep.
so there's your champion.
Yep. And at 126 pounds, we have just that one match. We're going to step out on mat number 1, and we're going to see, let's see, at 132 pounds, it'll be our
This
young
is
gal.
the first time seeing the Richland Center girl today.
Okay, this is Catherine Meckholz from Brookwood taking on Muller of Richland Center.
Madeline Merler.
Yeah.
First time she's got on the mat today. Madeline Muller.
McElhose picked up a win, a come from behind win over Weber of Sparta. I'll tell you what, Madeline's not going to waste any time here. He's going right after things. Picking up the takedown.
I believe this is the one, and I hope I don't mess this one up, but I believe this is the young lady who is Joe Muller's granddaughter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cole Muller's daughter.
Okay.
Long time wrestling name in Wrestling Center.
Yeah, that's right.
Got the third batch coming or whatever. I know Cole's got some boys, too.
Does he?
Yep.
Round number 3 then, right?
That means we're giving Joe credit for being a wrestler, but that's not all bad.
2-0 to score here.
So a fall down there for the young lady from North Crawford, Groom. That'd be Frankie Groom. She picks up her second win of the day, which then means she's going to be your champion. Frankie Groom from North Crawford, Seneca at 126.
I just heard grandniece name being called, so we'll keep an eye out for her.
Yep. Chance to talk to Jim Wolf.
Yeah,
A little bit there, and he looks like he's got a couple wrestlers here. One of his other young wrestlers must not have got a first round bet.
the young gal that 152 is only a freshman.
Yeah, she's an athlete.
And I go, holy smokes! I go, what grade is she? And he goes, well, freshman. Just a freshman like that. And I looked at him and went, holy smokes! And she goes, he just so. Oh, yeah, she's okay.
Yeah, I got that from him too. That's Jimmy though too.
That is Jimmy. You're right. Just got a kick out of that. Well, Catherine Melkos trying to come up with some back points. She does.
Oh wow, she's got her a lot of trouble.
She's got things locked up here. Oh, and she comes up with the pin. My goodness. So a come from behind win here.
That gave her second win in that round robin, so she's going to be the champion there.
She will be. Good job on her part.
She's a senior, came in with no record.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't get a chance to wrestle too much here.
Now we're going to go up to a higher weight class over here. That's our first shot here for this Russell girl. Kaylee Russell, she's a sophomore from Darlington Blackhawk. And she's going to be taking on, that's got to be, oh, there it is, Mara Hubel from Kickapoo Lafarge.
And Hubel will get the first takedown here. Or wait, check that. I'm on mat 1. This is Townsend and, 2. No, that's not right.
Boy, these Darlington Blackhawk girls don't waste any time. Neither does the North Crawford Seneca young lady at 165.
Yeah, that's who I was looking at. I didn't get to my paper in time.
That would be Anna Logie. She gets her first match. That's her second pin of the day, too. So she's going to be your champion there.
Oh, that was, she went right after it, too.
Yeah, well, she got a pin in the first round, too.
Well, we move up to 235, and Kaylee Manning stepping out onto the mat here to wrestle Cone, maybe. I think it's Cone from Partyville.
Okay.
Cone going in on a single leg. Manning trying to sprawl back on this one.
Must be skipping all the way, or going to have the men in action here pretty quick, I think.
Right. Manning gets the takedown here, trying to get around behind, and does get the opponent, Cone, flattened out on the mat. Now going in with a half Nelson, is going to run that over the top here, trying to get those back points, and she's got the turn. Trying to lock in that half Nelson a little tighter here. Still got a whole minute to go. So it's trying to keep good position. I'm not sure what happened there. Technical violation. Oh, grabbed the clothing. Okay.
Don't see that real often.
No.
On the other end, you have Jared Grimslin, at the 106-13 combo weight class. He's winning 2-0 against Gage Rademacher from Onalaska.
5-1 score here now with Manning leading. Still in the top position here, trying to work another half Nelson. Has the half in, trying to get that turn, and slowly gets the turn.
Grimsley close to a fall down here. There it is.
And there's the fall on mat 1.
112.
So a nice job there for Kaylee Manning, and she will be your champion here.
Yep, she will. That's 2 wins for her.
At 235.
She ends up first. Good for her. So that'll finish our women's action for at least right now. I think we're coming into some of these round robin matches in the men's action now. It's still in this 113-pound weight class. We're going to go with Onalaska, Campbell from Onalaska. He takes on Hughes from Kickapoo Lafarge.
All right, we're going to go back here at...
Should be going probably skipping up to a round robin, I would think. Or either that or we're going wrestlebacks. 120, it's probably a wrestleback.
I was going to say, I bet,
yep,
that's where we're at.
Westby against Onalaska here.
So this is going to be Noah Klum of Westby coming in. He came into the tournament 6-9.
And he's wrestling that Lucas Todd.
Actually, check that. I think this is Sawyer Lindo. That's who this is. This is, this is Sawyer. So
he's the loser of 4, up here. So he would have went in there from Westby.
Got the bye, so he is wrestling.
He's wrestling Todd from Onalaska.
There you go, yep. And there's the pin for Todd. So now Todd is in the third place match.
And he's going to wrestle the IG kid then, Welsh. No. Oh, he's going to wrestle Kickapoo Lafarge kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's what's going to happen there. So down here, this at 113, this is our other match there. Campbell from Onalaska wrestling Hughes from Kickapoo Lafarge. Now we're jumping up to 120. This has got to be higher than that. Well, maybe not. Yeah, Klum did lose his first round, so now this is Klum.
Yeah.
Wrestling here from Westby, and he's wrestling the Kickapoo Lafarge wrestler. I really messed my bracket up here.
It's easy to do with this stuff. So it's Dom Thorgerson, there we go. Thorgerson is wrestling.
Yes.
Against Noah Klum.
Noah Klum, yep. And on the other end, at 113, a young man from Kickapoo just scored a reversal. So now it's 5-2 as we're into the, he got his head caught there. Even though he's still maybe in, they rolled right back through it. Now he's stacking the young man from Onalaska.
Klum will end period number 1 out in front 4-0 as he had the pinning combination in on Thorgerson.
I was watching these two young men roll around here, and the official, I think, was watching the same thing, and I don't know if he really awarded any points.
Oh, the Brookwood Falcons having a champion today. That's good to see. And Catherine Melcoles doing a nice job. Basketball Wazika Steuben, wishing all the best to Coach Wetter and his team. They have a finalist in Wetter. Kickapoo Lafarge Predators, Coach Clements and Coach Gutnick. Boy, they're doing a nice job here.
Coach Gross.
Gross, I know.
Remember, it's
the back.
Leah's dad's in Florida.
She's a Gutnick.
Not according to certain officials.
Oh, shoot. There's a couple of points here for a reversal, and now Klum in real good position working on that pin. North Crawford Seneca doing a great job here. They remind you of their after-school brawl coming up on Friday, February 16th. Boy, you can check it out on Track Wrestling. 250 wrestlers max. $25 entry fee, if I remember right.
Injury down here on mat number 2.
Okay.
Campbell from Onalaska, I think, has a problem with his shoulder. There's a pin down there, though.
Klum comes away with the win, and he'll wrestle Todd for third place. Thanks also to the Viroqua Wrestling Club. I wish all the best to the co-coaches, Jared Getter and Rob Zuby, and, of course, the girls' coach, Carl Zuby. Westby Norseman, I'll be in Westby next week as they host their Westby Duels, and then March 16th, 2024 here, it'll be the WWF regional action, and we'll be looking forward to streaming a lot of that. We'll put that on our quad picture and have 4 different matches going on all at once. Should be a fun time. Stepping out here onto the mat right now, we are at 126 pounds on the guys' side on mat number 1. This should be Alex Klum of Viroqua, and let's see, I'm trying to check and see, is that a Hillsboro wrestler? I think it is.
I think so, too.
Yeah,
yep.
Hillsboro and Zach Bell. Bell, we don't know his grade. Klum is a sophomore, came into the tournament 9-11. And he's close to that 500. Got to get a couple more wins here today yet. Get his record up over 500. That'll be the end of period number 1. Klum out in front, 2-0. Klum takedown, he goes right into a half Nelson series. And he got the pin just that quick. Well, some of our businesses helping us out today out there in Soldiers Grove. Stop in the heart of Soldiers Grove. Desperados, what a great place there. Thanks to Catherine over there coming on board. All you can eat country-style barbecue ribs every second Saturday of the month. And don't forget, the last Friday of every month, it's a catfish special. They do a tremendous job over there. Something you'll enjoy. We move to 126 pounds. Again, we stay here on mat number 1. This is Joe Lucas from Westby and his opponent from Boscobel. Boscobel Wazika Steuben is Tyler Miller. Miller right now in great position here for the fall. He's got a strong half Nelson in. Trying to lift that head up, and he does with a little more pressure on the chest, and the pin is taken care of. A 41-second pin time, and Miller of Boscobel Wazika Steuben moves on, and he will wrestle Alex Klum of Viroqua for third place.
We have on mat 2, we have another Hillsboro wrestler. That would be Andrew Hora. He's taking on from Brookwood, Kai
Pikkanen.
Pikkanen has a 2-0 lead right now.
At 132, this is going to be Westby and Ryan Hawkins.
Taking on Brent Ewing.
Okay.
Out of Brenton. I guess it'd be Brenton.
Brenton, okay. Out of Kickapoo Lafarge.
Since you have the TYN at the end there.
Yep.
4-2 now in the match down here at 132, first period. A lot of these here right now are consolation, or we'll just say placement matches, deciding who's going to wrestle for third.
Well, Hopkins is going to pick up a stack and get the pin, and he'll wrestle for third place.
Trying to somewhat set ourselves up for finals.
Yeah. We should be moving to what, 130? Well, this might be 140. Yep, it's 144. Out on the mat comes Vinny Klum of Viroqua. And he is going to be wrestling Westby's Aiden Christensen.
Yep. Eight to 2 now. This match between Pikkanen and Hora from Hillsboro. Oh, nice half Nelson there, and that's the end of that. Pikkanen will move on to the third place match, and he'll take on Ryan Hawkins from Westby for third place.
Now that looked pretty tight.
Yes, it did. So that finishes up 132. We're all ready for the placement matches there. Somewhere we got to come back and get this round 5 or round 4 for the those 5-man brackets. I don't know where they're going to place them in the final round then. So now we should be at 44 on both weight classes. This would be Onalaska out here against Blair Taylor. So that would be Carter Beeler from Onalaska taking on Ryan Flynn from Blair Taylor.
Well, 144 here. We have trying to come up with a takedown, and they're not going to get any points here, it looks like, with Klum in pretty good position, and then he had to let go. Never got down on the mat, apparently. So going into the second period, no score.
I believe then we'll go up to 157 and then 165, 175, basically all the rest of the way through until we get up to 285, where there's going to at least be one by.
A nice Granby roll here for Klum as he picks up the reversal, and he's got some back points. Probably going to get at least 2 for the near fall, but we'll see if he can bring him back, and he does bring Christensen back into a headlock situation.
He's got that in tight.
Boy, he does. He's got his 3 because Wayne did not start recounting, so he's already earned his 3 near fall. And there is the pin. Klum coming up with the win, and he'll move on. That was a, about a 1:31 pin time or somewhere in there? I didn't quite catch it.
Nah, I didn't either, Ken. It's the other thing I missed that dashboard about.
Yeah.
You could catch up on
you
some
can.
matches.
You can. Well, we're going to jump up here.
157 should be at now.
Okay.
And that should be a match between Aquinas, which is Anthony Miller. And he's taking on a Hillsboro wrestler, which would be Irvin Novacek. Yep. Four to one down here in this match between Beeler from Onalaska and Flynn from Blair Taylor. Blair Taylor, Flynn just got another takedown. Now up 6 to 1. Close to getting, he's got a couple swipes, but I don't think they were consecutive for the near fall. So it's still going to just be the 6 to 1.
End of the first period. No score here at 157. Hillsboro will take the neutral position with the choice. Shoots in on Miller. Got that single leg, but kind of got his head trapped in here. Let's see if he can get out of this.
Same thing down on this end. The young man from Onalaska, Carter Beeler's got his head trapped in there and he can't get it out to get the reversal.
Now Novacek gets the takedown. And he'll take that early 2-0 lead here in the second period.
Where your vantage point sometimes gives you advantages that the official didn't see there. He wasn't going to give the one escape for the young man from Onalaska there. Should at least gave the locked hands.
Yeah, right. No,
but he could see that.
Yep.
So you got a pin down there?
Yeah, Novacek comes away with the pin. For Hillsboro, the number 2 seed who was upset will now move in and wrestle for third.
Should have Onalaska against Viroqua out there now, so that would be Primer. He's going to take on LaFleur from Onalaska. Blood time down here on mat number 2 as we get ready to start the third period at 1:44.
Primer, the top seed, got knocked off in the semifinals by Joe Wetter of Boscobel, who came in with a 6-1 record, but the number 5 seed. Here's Primer. He's going to get a little snap, and he'll spin around behind for the takedown.
Back to wrestling again, and Flynn gets 2 more to add to his total to now an 8-1 lead.
Nelson Agri Center out of Viroqua since 1954. Proud to serve the Viroqua and surrounding communities. There's a little bit of blood time there. That's why LaFleur has a bloody nose. Paint, power tools, farm supplies. Stop in and see what they have at Nelson Agri Center. And our thanks to O'Reilly Auto Parts, Bill Klemick and all the great crew in the 13 stores that he takes care of. No one does it better for quality dependable parts than O'Reilly Auto Parts. Thanks to Rob Richards, Richards Insurance out there in Ithaca. And congratulations to Kaylee Manning from the Richards Insurance Organization, your independent insurance agent for all of your needs. Contact them at 585-2137. Going to move to 165 pounds now on your mat, Kirk.
Yep, I see that. We got Aquinas out here, Isaac Miller taking on Colton Clark. Colton was in a real tough match there in his semifinal, then got caught there where it was really a close match, and then got pinned by the Blair Taylor wrestler. So it'll be interesting to see if he can come back here and get back into the third place match.
Right.
Gonna get a takedown here and a cradle, so maybe he can make quick work of it and get ready for that third place match.
Clark was seated third here, so he would have a shot at going for at least his seed.
There it is.
Wow, nice job.
Yep, did a good job of finishing that up. So moving quickly through this placement round, we'll call it. It's or survival round, it is also, because you got to win to stay in the tournament.
Exactly, that's right.
So if you win this round here, as far as the action we're seeing right now, you'll be going for third place. We are going to do, I believe here, probably right at the end of this round, we're going to jump into those five-man round robins again.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
I'm not sure what they're going to do. We'll have to look at Bill's cheat sheet if they're doing women's finals and men's finals at the same time. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It says all finals. So now on down here on mat number 2, we have Iowa Grant, which that's up at 165. That's Iowa Grant wrestler is Will Whitaker, and he is taking on Viroqua's Anthony DiPietro.
Oh, that was short work.
I even lost after I finally got him introduced. DiPietro won it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, he didn't want to waste time. So he'll take on Clark there in the third place match. Getting close to a fall on the other end. And that's at 157. And that's another Viroqua wrestler. That's Blaine Primer. Punches his ticket to the finals.
Yeah, that was
third place.
Third
match,
place, yeah, that was a nice job.
Yep. So now we're complete through 165, and we're going to jump into 175 on both mats.
Thanks going out to River Valley Auto right here between Viroqua and Westby on Highway 14. It's a family-owned used car business, and they have vehicles under $10,000. Be sure to check out that inventory. They are doing what a great job they're doing. A lot of renovation there, too, but they're still open for business, so stop in.
We're going to have out here on mat number 2, we're going to have Sam Wiedemeyer from Brookwood, and he's going to be taking on Caden Sullivan from Viroqua. And on the other match, we're going to have Tanner Degenhart, and he will be taking on Mason Jelinek from Richland Center. So some conference implications, at least on the mat number 1. These two will probably bump into each other a couple more times this year.
Well, you kind of wonder if that won't happen, yeah.
Trying to think, I'm fairly confident. Isn't Iowa Grant also at the Ithaca Western tournament?
You know, I think they are.
But that would probably more than likely be the Iowa Grant varsity team.
Yeah. Now, is that next weekend or is that the 20th?
Not totally sure. I think it might be next weekend because I was thinking it was the second week. It's at the same weekend that the Hillsborough tournament's going on.
And that's next weekend then?
Yeah.
Because that's with the Westby duels.
Yeah.
Well, there's a quick pin.
Yeah, that was by Jelenic.
Yeah, Mason Jelenic wasted no time there as he said, we're going to get the job done.
I think he was a little bit upset that he gave up that match to Maverick McCauley last round.
That was a dandy match, yeah.
Yeah, it was. They went back and forth, and then finally he got caught by McCauley. And
you could almost feel that it was going to go back and forth, couldn't you?
Well, Sullivan's doing a pretty good job down here in this match. He leads 2-1 against Wiedemeyer, going in the second period. And they're going to go neutral here.
We're going to jump up to 190 pounds on mat number 1. And it's going to be Onalaska Luther and Sitzma.
Oh, Sullivan got a nice half Nelson, and he could get a fall here, Ken.
Yeah.
There it is. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nope, that's quite
I know
all
you
right.
like this Sullivan kid.
He's tough. I do
He's
like
going to be
him.
wrestling for third place.
Yeah.
Now back to your match down there.
Well, I'm going to write in Sullivan's name here before I forget.
Okay.
I shouldn't forget, but I'm going to write it in.
Sitzma's taking on from Onalaska. He's taking an IG wrestler, and that would be Caden Klein from
Thank you.
IG Highland.
Okay.
0-0 in that match right now is getting into the last 20 seconds. Come down on the other end should be the other match to get into third place, and that would be Boscobel's. I'll find him here. Cody Kazda, as he takes on another Iowa Grand Highland wrestler, and that would be Braden Shimmick. Uh-oh, we've had a mat malfunction down here.
No, I see that.
Lost some tape.
Yep.
I can only think of one other tournament that happens on a regular basis.
Is that right? Where was that at? Was that
The state tournament.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, yeah. That's just the wear and tear of everything, I think, right? The intensity.
Uh-huh. It's not what I heard.
It wouldn't have anything to do with the cold underneath, would it?
You know, somebody keeps trying to sell that point, and I look at them and say, how long has it been there if you really realize it? The state tournament has been there since 1998. Don't give me that line, kid.
There you go.
It's cheap tape from
Cheap
what I
tape.
hear, which is not good.
No. You need some good stickum.
Yeah, there we go. Need some of that electrical tape that Mr. Twain down there is using.
Right. He's doing a good job over here on my part.
There he is, yeah.
Well, here's Onalaska. Boy, he's got a good turn right here. Stitzma trying to come up with a pin on Klein.
Yep, just like trying for a pin down here on mat number 2.
And Stitzma will
Slapped
get the
mat.
pin.
I almost forgot I was in the wrong one here. That's Klein, real close to the fall down here on mat 2. Getting close now, Ken. We're down to the last 3 after this one.
Then we'll come back to one more round of the round robin 5-man.
I would think so. That's the guy you wanted on your mat down there. It's your buddy from Brookwood.
Barulo.
Yeah, there you go.
Here he comes. All right. Good deal. This is at 215 pounds.
He's taking on the young man from Boscobel, Daniel O'Brien. I can say that name. I'm going to get a fall down here. Yep.
Yes, you are.
That would be the young man, Caden Klein from Iowa Grant, punches his ticket into the third place match. So now we're done with 190. We just have these 2 matches here at 215 and then one at 285, and then we'll find out where we go next. But if I'm a bet man, I'm like you, I go to those 5-man round robins.
Yep. Rodriguez trying to do a little snap, but Bryant's really doing a good job of fighting that off. Bryant, I should say, from Boscobel. Time running. Yep, go ahead.
We have Iowa Grant Highland down here again, and that would be Dawson Reed as he takes on a young man from Kickapoo Lafarge, and that would be Chris Clark. Back to you, Ken.
Well, it's interesting here. It's Barullo's choice, and he will defer. So Bryant is going to take the down position here, Kirk. And this is something that Chuck and I always talk about. If it's 0-0 and it's my choice, I'm not going to defer. I'm going to go down. I want to score first, and that's important down the road.
It is.
You hope it doesn't come to that, but it's important that there's a time and place, and it's at the end of a long match, tied-up match, you will get your choice because you scored first.
And I did want to mention, too, I wanted to win my candy bar bet with you that Chad Powell is a state champion from Madison La Follette.
La Follette, thank you. I couldn't remember for sure.
And he got somewhat insulted when I said La Follette was green. He said, no, red.
Oh, red. Oh, okay.
Which I thought you might have been right with that one.
I was thinking that they were green.
Well, I know Memorial is.
Yeah, Memorial is. Well, that's because I was thinking it might have been Memorial that he won a state championship. That's why. But La Follette, that's good to know. Yeah, that was, and it was funny because there's a takedown by Barullo. It's funny when I talk to his kids and I go, well, just so you know, way back, I said, I picked your dad to be the state champion. And they looked at me like I was crazy, like our old man, like that. And I go, your old man wasn't an old man back then. He was a machine.
Yeah, he was. Well, just very successful coaching career at Cashton there.
Yeah.
And now he just kind of continuing on, at Brookwood here.
Yeah, helping out here at Brookwood this year.
Of course, all those years of Chad Overman coaching up there at Brookwood, too. I mean, there was one of the nicest men you'll ever want to meet in this sport.
Yeah. He might be back next year.
Oh, really?
We're kind of hoping. Yeah.
They don't get much nicer than him.
Yeah, Chad's a great guy.
No score down here in my match, Ken. I thought I fell asleep.
Yeah, well, it's only 2-1 right here.
Okay. Guess I got a minute left in this period. Trying to incite something here. Is the young man from Kickapoo Cards coming out in front. Going to be interesting to see what Ned does here. And that's what I would do too. Going to give the IG wrestler an escape.
Rodriguez takes the down position here to start period number 3. He leads 2-1.
Chris Clark in his last round ran into Teague Perkins, which wasn't a good task to hit.
Now, that's a tough one to run into.
Yeah. Finally coming to a fall there.
Rodriguez does get his escape, and now we're back on our feet.
Kickapoo Lafarge has got some nice, mid to slightly upper weights.
Well, you get from with Maverick McCauley and in that range on up, I think there's and I'm not sure who it is below Maverick, but they got some nice guys there. They got good workout partners, yeah.
I was talking to Nate Byer last night at the basketball game. I know you're not supposed to mention those at a wrestling meet, but but he remembered the days when Kickapoo all by itself, and even Lafarge had some outstanding wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget a Steinmetz from Lafarge. Oh, he was the real deal.
Yeah, wasn't it Mike?
Could have been.
Mike Steinmetz, yeah.
Could have been, yep. 3-0 now in favor of Reed from Iowa Grant.
Well, and I think both wrestlers here have been warned for stalling now on mat 1. Still 3-1 score. We're down to 20 seconds to go.
Brullo's winning.
Brullo is up. Trying to fight off there. Yeah, trying to fight off that takedown here.
There you go.
And he got the 2 right near the end, and that will cinch it up. So Barullo Rodriguez moves on. He'll go wrestle for third place.
Clark almost got a Granby down here, but he couldn't quite hold it. At least got the reversal, but now he gives up a penalty point. This should be our last placement match down here, as we have the young man from Kickapoo Lafarge. That would be Brent Coder, and he's going to take on from Onalaska, John Kearney, which you and I both said is in the wrong side of this bracket.
Yeah, no kidding. That's for sure.
So Coder, I think, otherwise, the only thing he's got going for him against Kearney here is size. So Kearney better, even though he's a very athletic young man, I don't know if I'd go under there too often.
No, not too much. I don't think so.
45 seconds here, and still, Reed leading 7-2, but they are going takedowns. So that does give Clark, if he can get something big, he can tie this thing up. 30 seconds to go. He's gonna go for that, and now going back into that Granby. Now if he just holds him there, Ken.
Oh boy.
Oh, now he's switching off to a half. One way or the other, he might get. If he doesn't get the fall now, he's at least going to tie it up. What a change of events there. Still a chance for the fall. I don't know if we've had a sudden victory today.
I don't think we have we?
All right. You know what they used to say when we were officiating, the first guy with a sudden victory. Oh, wait.
Wait.
We'll talk about that later.
Later, there you go.
Tied up 7-7, 1 minute on your feet. First individual to score wins the match. Penalty point or a takedown.
Yeah.
Nice comeback here by Chris Clark to get right in this match. Plus he's got the momentum in his favor. Feeling each other out. He's looking for that throw again, Ken. Don't slip off of that.
Yeah. He raised that elbow a little too much.
Yeah. Well, Reed is going, I already felt that one time. He said, I want to go back there again. How you doing on your end?
Well, I tell you what, it's 3-0 right now. Kearney with the lead.
Oh, nice counter there by Clark, but Reed hasn't given it up yet. There he did. Nice job by Chris Clark to come back in that match and secure the victory and move into the third place bout. So it'd be Kickapoo Lafarge going against Brookwood there. Think they bumped into each other before?
Yeah, that was the very beginning, wasn't it?
Oh, they wrestled once?
They wrestled the very first match of the tournament.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so there they are. They're going to get another crack at each other.
Yep, Clark won the first time by a fall.
Well,
now we're going to, this has got to be some sort of a round robin here.
Thanks to the Roth family cremation.
138, yep. Go ahead.
Celebrating life's journey together, Jeff and Chris Roth, dedicated professionals to help you during the time of the loss of a loved one. Strang Heating, Electric, and Plumbing. Well, after 120-some years, Strang Heating and Electric going to have a new owner. Art stepping in, taking over things. Be sure to contact Art and the family. It's going to be heating, plumbing, and electrical needs all in one place. Yet, or still, however you want to say it, right there on the south side of Viroqua. And Viola Quick Stop, thanks to Angie and Travis Iggy. They invite you to stop in at downtown Viola. Quality gasoline products to keep your vehicle running smooth. And then, of course, you can have something from their tasty, delicious deli. Thanks to all of those sponsors helping us out here. We move into the next round.
We're back to this five-man round robin. We got, tying, I was just getting ready to say, tying against Mazza down here. But Mazza gets the fall, and he wins the first of those 3 five-man matches. So we'll have the next one, Grant from Westby, coming out to take on Gahan from IGH.
Back in that very first round, Kirk, between Hogan and Gayton, who won that one?
Boscobel did.
Okay.
Hogan.
Hogan did. Okay, thank you.
Gayton, I don't know if I don't think he's won a match yet.
Okay.
Now he takes on Grant from Westby. 5-0 in your match down there. You're in the last minute.
Yep.
That'll finish up or set us up for third place matches.
Kearney still leading.
Got another takedown. I'll give the young man
Coder.
A lot of accolades here. He's hung in here strong.
Yes, he has. I think it seems like trying to check here. Well, he is a sophomore. I was going to say I thought he looked kind of a young kind of guy.
There's fall down here. Grant from Westby gets his second win of the day. So now we're going to go up to 150, and we're going to do the five-man round robin up there. Then I imagine we'll jump to the female athletes.
I think, yeah, that would make sense to do that one. Whatever consolation needs to be taken care of.
Because I think we're set up for the last matches in
after
the men's
this
side.
Yes, after this round, this section here, we will be. You're right.
But the only thing I'm wondering is if they're going to do the third place matches before they get to the finals. I don't know.
Yeah.
If they say they're going to have all the finals at once, unless they're going to alternate men and women's matches.
Well, that could be.
And do first and third men, and do, if there is first and third women's.
Yep.
There's your final over there, Ken.
Yeah, it's going to be 5-0. Kearney picks up the victory, and he'll wrestle for third place. In fact, well, you know what? Is he going to have a match? He should have a match.
Yeah, he has to wrestle the Hillsborough wrestler.
Okay.
I wrote mine down wrong, too.
Yeah, McGraw. Yep.
Well, you still got men coming out here. Oh, this is the other match at 150. After you see those upper level athletes out there, even the mid-range guys come out, they look small to you.
That's true.
Here's our other bout at 150. This is Rogstead from Blair Taylor. He's taking on Davis from Boscobel. So we got Todd from Onalaska against Heisler from Westby on mat 2 here. Heisler is winning in that match, 2-0. And we do have a score down there with Davis getting the first takedown against Rogstead from Blair Taylor.
Yep, and he'll lead 2-0 with that takedown.
Nice crowd here for the tournament.
Yeah, it is really.
You know, we can't see the bleachers under our deck here, but we have a good crowd up here in the, as they call it, the Crow's Nest. But good crowd across the gym there. You know, for 12 teams here and several of these programs, you know, on the upside, it's a good thing to see.
Yes, very much so. And, of course, it's added with having the women's wrestling here today, too.
By far, some good things going. Like you say, the Lee Griffin tournament here should be very proud of both their men's and their women's division for today. Except this one red leg band down there, that's the second time it doesn't seem one ought to stay on.
Just being stubborn. Need some new Velcro.
But it is interesting. Every time I've seen it, it usually hangs onto the young man's sock. It gives that little tail reflect going on. 2-0 yet. Into the second period, just the start. Still in favor of Heisler from Westby.
5-2 the score down here, Kirk.
Go ahead. Going to try on these. There's a pin down here by Todd from Mount Alaska. Get to where we're trying to read these placements for these 5-man round robins. We're going to try our darndest to get some first names for you.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, they gave us brackets, and for whatever reason, they made them so small that they left the first names off, and we want to do due diligence and justice to mention their first names too.
There's a nice takedown right on the edge of the mat.
Now we're going to have some female action down here. That looks like a upper weight class too, so they did have a couple 5-man round robins. That's the young lady from, it's only River Ridge only has the one young lady. I believe that was like 152, wasn't it?
Yep. This should be a good match here because you got the freshman from Darlington Blackhawk stepping out there.
That should be a good match, yep. Pesh from River Ridge against that Eckerman from Darlington Belmont. I said it again, Ken. Darlington Blackhawk.
Rogstead.
They're all in the same conference,
well,
except for Darlington's the SWL.
Rogstead coming up with that arm bar. Boy, he's taking his time here. He could get the pin very quickly. Just a little more. There it is. Rogstead picks up a win. Well, the collision course is set, I believe, except no, Rogstead, I think, got beat in that second round by McCone. So that would have been a bit of an upset. McCone, let's see, he's got one.
Yeah, if the Onalaska wrestler wins, he'll easily be the champion.
Right, because he's 3-0 right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he just has to win, and kind of like the Packers tomorrow, win and you're in.
Yeah, there you go. Control your destiny.
Yeah, that's right.
Here should be another match. This should be Zuby out here, yep, on your mat, Ken. Taking on Stedman from Kickapoo Lafarge. Oh, wow. That press girl gets another headlock here.
We're going to pick up on things now on the women's side. We're at 152 pounds, and we take a look at Maddie Zuby for the Viroqua Blackhawks. Coming up here, Western Wisconsin video production. Ken Manning along with Kirk Lair. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast of the 54th Annual Lee Griffin Wrestling Invitational. It's been a good one here throughout.
See the young lady from Darlington Blackhawk. Interesting. I think it's a side cramp or something going on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Really holding her side.
Zuby picks up the win over Stedman of Kickapoo Lafarge in the first period pin.
Got the unenviable task of taking on Petch in the last round.
Yeah, well, she'll need to win that one to have a shot here, depending on what happens with Petch.
Petch right now is winning 7-0, but there's still a lot of action to go here because we're just halfway, 3/4 of the way through the first period.
Uh-huh. Waiting to see what direction they're going to go down here on mat number 1. See, Wayne went over and got the...
Starting to talk about placement matches for the
are.
women. Thought he said 5th place match.
Okay.
This is at 100 too. So that's Steele, I know, on the one side there. And she's taking on one of the young ladies from Sparta.
That is Boscobel Wazika Steuben.
Oh, yep, that's Steele.
Steele, she gets the takedown. So this is the 5th place match?
I thought that's what I heard him say.
Okay.
I think they show 7 matches, but I think there's only 6 female athletes in this weight class.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
So we got Boscobel Steuben in there against one of the young ladies from Sparta, but I think there's two of them. Maybe not. We're just going to say it's Hernandez from Sparta.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
On the other end, Pesh is still having her way in that match against Eckerman from Darlington Blackhawk. There's the fall down there in the 5th place match.
Hernandez comes back through and picks up the pin for 5th place. Now we'll see, looks like we're gonna go to Ithaca Weston, I think coming out here at 114 pounds maybe. In Groskamp?
Gross Cup, either. Is she at 14?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she is at 14. So is that going to be a 5th place match?
Well, she's I think she's 1-1, isn't she? Or
could be
1-2 maybe. She might. Well, Pool A and Pool B, so she's 1-1. So that would be a 5th place match, I'll bet.
So it's Ithaca Weston. There's a fall down here. Presh continues her impressive day for River Ridge. She gets another fall. So can go undefeated for the day if she can beat Zuby in the last round. There's a fall down there. Young lady from Ithaca Weston gets the fall against, that was Hill from Partyville, right?
Yes.
Finals at 2:55, Ken.
Well, nice. Well, they're moving right along here. That's 10 minutes from now.
Huh?
That's like 2:55.
Oh, really?
Well, wait, it's 2:44 right now.
Huh?
So that all right. So then we're set now.
I think maybe they just had those few 5th place matches. And now we're going to go first and third, pretty much through every weight class, except for the 3-man round robins.
All right, well, you know what? We're going to take a break here. We'll come right back with more action. 2:55, they'll get things set up, and sometimes they'll put the championship matches and the 3rd place matches on the mats and introduce them. We'll see if they're going to do that, but stay tuned, folks. We're going to be back with more high school wrestling here, the 54th annual Lee Griffin Wrestling Tournament in about 10 minutes.